Good evening or welcome to another video on All Hail the Ale. We are going for a bit of a ride now. Could be rickety, could be great, could be the best ride you've ever been on. Well, enough of the bad ride puns. We are going for Big Dipper from Magic Rock and Cloudwater. What do we know about it? Well, it's a double IPA and it weighs in 8.3%, and in classic Magic Rock style you get a 500ml can, which for me is a massive selling point. Everything that I've had from Magic Rock in the big cans has been brilliant, and I love the value that you get with the 500ml cans. And for the value, that big 500ml can, £5.75, probably less if you go direct to Magic Rock, possibly less should I say, I don't know for sure, but it's always been good value for money in a 500ml can. Like I say, it's 8.3%, and it contains, from your malts, you've got Golden Promise, malted oats, malted wheat and Crystal Light. Your hops, you've got T90s, Simcoe, Eureka and Mosaic, and then cryo hops are Citra, Simcoe and Mosaic as well. Your yeast is WLP 066 London Fog, and it contains 4.2 units of alcohol in said 500ml can. And it does say, pour carefully, may contain sediment. May being the operative. And like I say, it's a collaboration between Magic Rock and Cloudwater, and everything that I've had from both breweries has been spot on. So I hope that this one lives up to expectations. Coincidentally, Magic Rock and one of their collaborations from last year really did knock the socks off me. It blew me away. It was incredible. So I'm hoping that this one is as good. And that was, what are the odds? It was the beer that I would happily replace my blood with. But enough of my pending alcoholism off the back of that beer. Let's crack this one open and see what we've got. So, let's pour into ye old Cloudwater glass. It's pale, as I would expect, being an IPA. It's pretty clear. As for head, yeah, we've got a decent head on that. Like I say, it's pretty clear. Tiniest bit of haze. Tight ivory coloured head. Oh, it smells good. It smells citric. There's an element of dankness going on. Hoppy, naturally, it's a dipper. So yeah, let's enjoy. Wow, that's nice. It's got a hell of a lot of body up front. Shed loads of it. It's thick and chewy. That's nice. There is, in terms of flavour, there's a lot of hop. Now I'm still getting over a bit of man flu, so there's a little bit going away. But it's slightly resinous, slightly piney, almost savoury. It's nice. I like that. There's no sweetness to speak of, but what you have got, like I say, that savoury edge. And on occasion, I like that. I do. Almost like an onion edge to it. Now, you can't taste the 8.3%. There's a little bit of orange going on. Maybe, probably from the Citra, that kind of deal. Yeah. Yeah, there was Citra in there, in the cryo hops. Mosaic explains the dankness that I'm getting on the aroma, and a little bit of the taste, and just the sheer volume of malted wheats and malted oats. Doesn't surprise me that you've got the body that you've got. So as it finishes off, it's ever so slightly bitter. Not a huge amount, just ever so slight. I wish it was a little bit more, but it's nice. Yeah, that's a decent beer, that. Doesn't taste as big as it promises though. A Big Dipper. It is a dipper. I mean, it's tasty, don't get me wrong, it's very tasty. I'd say you've got that unusual savoury edge that's very pleasant indeed. But it's not huge in terms of flavours. And again, it could be that my taste buds are a bit muted from the old flu. I just wish there was a little bit more punch to it. That said, it's very tasty indeed. I just like the emphasis on the flavour. So, what do I think overall? Well, it's nice. Don't get me wrong, it's very tasty. I enjoy the flavours, I enjoy the savoury edge that you don't always get. I enjoy the hop profile that you've got coming through. Just wish there was a little bit more of the hop. Then again, I have been spoilt with some fantastic beers from Magic Rock. So, I mean, the standard they set themselves when they brewed What Are the Odds is the bar is like way up there, and to get up there you've got to be basically reproducing What Are the Odds, and I don't think they've reached that height with Big Dipper, but it's not a bad beer at all. Like I say, the only thing it's really missing is the punch from the hop, that extra bit of bitterness that you might get. Would just kind of lift the whole thing for me. Maybe turn it from a very gentle roller coaster ride to something that's going to scare the living daylights out of you. That's what I want. I want to scare the living daylights. I want like the Pepsi Max big one with a few loops thrown in and that kind of thing. This is a little bit more serene, a little bit more sensible, shall we say, and that's no bad thing. They've got obviously a huge amount of people to appeal to, and they can't have everything right balls to the wall at the top end of sort of the punchy profile. You've got to have something else on the market, and Big Dipper fits that kind of more serene, sedate section. So, would I buy it again? Yeah, I would. I'll be honest. I would. I enjoy it. I enjoy that flavour, that savoury edge, because you don't get it in many beers. So, of course, I'm going to give it more than a 3. It's not going to get the top end 5 like What Are the Odds, because it's not as good as What Are the Odds to me. Is it worth more than a 4? If it had more hop, more punch, yes. But I don't think I could go much more than a 4. Maybe a 4.25, because you've got something different that I like, but it's just lacking a little bit of something that I love. So yeah, I think 4.25 would be a fair point to put Big Dipper at, and that's where we'll leave it. Ladies and gents, boys and girls, Big Dipper from Magic Rock and Cloudwater is a very tasty beer. If you've not tried it, try it. If you've not subscribed to the channel, there's a little subscribe button somewhere down there. Hit that button, hit the like, give me a comment, tell me what you think of Big Dipper if you've tried it, or if you intend to try it, let me know. So thank you for watching, boys and girls, ladies and gents, people of whatever species from far planets that might be tuning into YouTube. Thank you for watching. I've been Nick, this has been Big Dipper from Magic Rock and Cloudwater. I'll see you again soon. Bye.